Probably disconnect the throttle cable first, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure that all out.
How long is that screw?
It goes all the way through.
So what we got here is a Hitachi leaf blower, and the carburetor was destroyed with ethanol fuel. So we bought a cheap carb repair kit. It's like 19 bucks. And if all goes well, we'll have this thing back up and running with just a little bit of effort on our part. Wrenches?
Oh, you know. Gonna fat finger it for sure.
See if I can get a better angle from over here. Oh yeah. Should we loosen off the adjustment mechanism?
Just got a little clip on the bottom here that I need to pop
Oh,
off.
it's C-clip,
Yeah.
Sir-clip or whatever.
It's not a very fun clip.
Yeah.
Which I can't get off.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know all about that.
Alright.
I got it,
Oh good.
but I need to find it now. It hit something over here. That's what I know.
She went flying.
Yeah, 100%.
Get a shot of that.
Yep.
So carburetor's off,
Right here.
and
Don't tip it, that'll fall out.
oh yeah, we'll start digging into this. They're not crazy complicated.
Super easy.
They're pretty super easy, yeah. And we'll dig into this and replace the gaskets and seals and whatever else was destroyed by the ethanol fuel. So we can pull out the, well,
Yeah,
I guess it's the
so-
throttle body.
Yep.
Yeah. And then, yeah, we can,
Where'd you put those little screwdrivers?
we'll put the, oh, the little bits are right over there. And the screwdriver, don't extend that because it'll snap back, pinch your skin, and then you'll be screaming.
Sounds about right. Only goes one way.
Yeah.
See, the fun thing is I get to take it apart and you get to put it back together.
Yeah. I'm not even watching what you're doing. Is that just threaded into plastic, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll have to be careful when we put the screws back in. Okay, so before we get going, let's lay out what we have here and match it up.
Yep.
And we're not going to use everything in this kit. It's a
No.
universal kit, so
Exactly.
oh, there's a little.
Yep. So I'm just gonna
So I figure we just like,
see where that's not it.
so this is actually a filter screen.
Yeah, so I'm just getting the right gasket because the gasket's going to be under this part.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure I have the right. Okay, that one's that one. And then this one is going to be that for up there. So we'll start with this first.
Okay, let's there we go.
It's pretty brittle.
Yeah,
Alright, so that was
that way.
that way, so I'm just putting everything face down.
Yeah. Do you think that jet is pressed in?
It's clear.
You can see through it?
Yeah, I can see definitely straight through it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep, just tiny. Okay.
So we got to pop this off and get to so this is actually a thicker washer, power washer, thicker gasket, or is it a two? It's a two-piece. That's what it is. It has to be, because there's two tabs. I just think it's stuck together. I actually think it's these two.
No, that one under the metal. This guy goes
Yeah.
under the metal plate.
Exactly, but you see how the
And this guy.
do you see how they look exactly the same except
There's
for
another one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thicker one. So these two are together, and that goes under the metal plate.
Yeah.
This is actually a combination of these two, but they're all stuck together.
Yep.
So this is all crispy fried.
Oh, good.
Crispy fried chicken. So that's probably part of the problem. So I'm going to put the crap over there.
Yeah.
And let's check out this part underneath here. Just make sure you're out of the shot of this one. Okay, there we go. So here's that diaphragm. And this is, oh, it's crispy.
Oh, yeah.
So this is kind of like analogous to a float bowl, except there is no bowl. And there's your needle and seat. So that's toast. We have that part. Let's see if we can pop this out. I might need a smaller bit. And I actually have small. Oh, that was smaller. I don't want to bend that or break it.
You'll break it.
Yeah. Let's move this. Slide this over so we can get this side in. There we go.
Perfect.
And actually the replacement
Is too large.
needle's too large. However, I know it's going to be extremely hard to show that surface, but
It's good.
it actually looks pretty good to me.
Yep.
So not destroyed by ethanol. The passage is clear. You can see light through that little passage right there, which is good. How's it looking?
It's good. She good.
Oh yeah.
She's good.
Looks like a little bit of rust or something on there.
Corrosion from
Or
the ethanol.
corrosion from the ethanol. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. So we may need that one. These ones I don't think, not sure. Oh yeah, it's varnish.
Yep. It's not great.
So just as an example, I ran that for one season and it never ran again. One summer, one winter, and it was toast. My Echo weed whacker, weed trimmer, whatever, I'll be on my 4th season this summer. I've only run the pre-mixed non-ethanol fuel. It's expensive, but you know, a gallon's like 30 bucks. That lasts me like 2 years. So it's like 15 bucks a year to run this thing as far as fuel is concerned. This thing always starts in 2 or 3 pulls every spring. And it's, I drain the fuel out of it, run it dry, hang it on the wall. And I'm just running this 50-to-1 mix. I just got it from Canadian Tire. This is like $9.99. The gallon's like 30 bucks, but for the sake of today, I just bought this one because I don't have any.
All right, ready?
All right, so we're starting the rebuild.
Yep.
All the passages were clear. Actually, you know what? There is that fuel screen right there.
You were working on that.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but you know what? It looks good. That's not. It's kind of hard to pick up on the camera, but you can see right through there. It's fine. Oh yeah, it's good. So now
You dropped it.
I just dropped the little spring. It goes in there,
Okay, there's that.
and then that sandwich goes on top. So the let's see if I can get on. It's so hard to work. I don't know how these guys work sideways with their cameras. It's like an art.
So the screen was on the top or the bottom?
The screen was on the bottom, so you have to flip it over. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got some nice locating pins there, so it makes it pretty easy to do. And where was the broken one? Or with a dirty one? Oh, it's right here. So did that have a gasket and on top of a gasket?
You said
Yeah.
the sandwich, remember?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Except this one was.
It's this one.
This one was on the bottom.
We're at this one instead. Are we? No, we're not.
No, like what I'm saying is that this was the other way.
Yeah, the screen was on
This
yeah.
was first. See?
Yeah, I'm just peeling it apart.
Yeah.
now.
But yeah, we had the stack wrong. That was first.
And then that.
Then the metal plate. And then this. This one was definitely on the bottom because I took it off.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta put that back together.
Okay. So we really didn't need to take this apart. I mean, you need to check it, I guess, but it's fine. And this is going to be the fun part. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, I forgot. This is a magnetic screwdriver. Okay, good. All right. Good. One side. Two sides. Okay. So the needle's back in. It's doing needly things.
Needly things.
Needly things.
I like that.
So the only thing is, I think it's going to come from. That should open it. So right now I shouldn't be able to blow through this. And I can't. and I can.
You're overthinking everything.
You have to do the needle and seat blow test. It's
Is it mandatory?
It's mandatory.
Okay.
Okay, so that's put together. Let's put the... All right, how's it going, everybody? So Kevin and I got interrupted by the dinner bell yesterday, and we cut our day short. As you can see by the video, we were total experts putting this back together. So I'm gonna actually show you how it actually should go together. In the event somebody stumbles across this video, has the same machine, and maybe they don't know, they took it apart or whatever and can't figure out how to put it back together. So we've got our carburetor body. We have this kind of rubberized gasket. Next is this rubber, very thin gasket. Then the pump plate. Then the fiber gasket. Then the housing that holds the needle and seat and diaphragm. So this rubberized gasket goes on first, and then this really thin rubber one that has like these little, I guess we'll just call them like a reed valve, if you will. They act on the pump plate. In the video, you probably saw us put the fiber washer and then the thin rubber washer, and we were unsure if it was below this plate or above this plate, because, you know, we didn't really pay attention when we took it apart. So this is actually the way that it goes. And then the fiber washer goes next. And then this part goes on. Make sure that everything's looking good here. I haven't got a gasket folded over or something. And then our diaphragm goes on. And they're so nice and thoughtful to put some pins here that you can put your gaskets and other pieces on. And then there's a metal plate. It has a vent hole in it. I honestly don't think it matters which way the vent hole goes. I mean, it's just opening it up to atmosphere so this diaphragm can actually move and operate. So I'll just put it off to the side. Okay, and then we'll make a nice sandwich out of this. And there goes my heater again, sorry. Okay. Let's just get them all kind of started here so I know that I'm not pinching a gasket. Excellent. All right, so I'll put this carburetor back on. So I'll put in, oh, one thing to mention, there's a passageway that goes on the intake side. And the the gasket between the carburetor and the intake has a hole that lines up with that. This particular gasket, it really doesn't matter. I mean, you could go any way you want. That hole lines up. So, okay. There's just two little machine screws here. Holds this, I guess what I would call a throttle body in place. Okay. So I'll hook up the fuel lines. There's the fuel line coming from the pump. Goes to this side, or from the bulb, I should say. And then the fuel line from the tank goes straight down. I realize the lighting sucks. I apologize for that. Alright, so let's put the filter housing / choke housing back on. And put our gasket. Good. Excellent. I'll take the longest screwdriver known to man. And the filter cover, and that's it. Still a bit cold, but it's running. Success. It's been sitting in my garage for like 3 years, and I've finally just gotten around to putting this stupid gasket kit in, or carb rebuild kit. Thanks for watching, everybody.